Alright, welcome everyone to the last episode of Aussie Flight. Today we're going to fly from Cobb Harbor back to Gympie via middle stop of Field, which is the most familiar area I have. So let's get started. First, take a look of the airport weather and routes. So currently there's a segment also located at New South Wales East, freezing level above 9,000 feet, and several weathers. 3,000 meter isolated thunderstorm rain sea north of Cobb Harbor until 000 Zulu. 4,000 meter scatter shower rain over one area, and 500 meter isolated smoke until 02 Zulu. Current time is 04, so expected have visibility greater than 10, no significant weather. Few cumulus and threat cumulus 5 to 7,000. That is the most likely. Also in Queensland South, freezing level 10,000 feet. And 8,500 feet south of Bundaberg. 6,000 meter isolate, smoke below 8,000 feet. And visibility greater than 10, no significant weather. Scatter cumulus, threat cumulus 225 to 7,000 sea and inland 20 nautical mile. Scatter cumulus, threat cumulus 5 to 8,000 land, 2,000 meter isolate, thunderstorm sea south of Sunshine Coast. 3,000 meter isolate shall rain Alpha 1 area only, scatter south of Yankee Sierra Yankee Charlie. And next, in the Alpha area, visibility greater than 10, and another 6,000 meter isolate, smoke below 8,000 feet land. Scatter cumulus, threat cumulus 225 to 9,000 and 5,000 to 8,000 land. Also 3,000 meter isolate, shower rain only, scatter of YSYC. So there might be bad weather, but overall seems good. Also taking a look at the Archer Field, which is the midpoint we need to refueling a TAF from 060200 wind 150 at 10 with a 10 fuel 45 and QNH 10 should be 1025 at the moment or 1026. Meter current 1025 is issued 29 minutes ago. Wind 170 at 7. Scatter 49. And take a look about Sunshine Coast from 0200 160 at 17. Visibility greater than 10 and scatter 3,000. Will turn to shower light rain from 0830. So, well, can expect it. The weather should be great. Also, a meter of Cobb Harbor's 0400 Zulu, 02 and 160 at 7. No cloud detected. Temperature 20, dew 0.10, QH 1026. And no significant notum. So that's basically have a good weather today. Today we're going to fly in from 1,000, wind direction from south around 15 to 18, and up to 45, I suppose. No, the first one is 75, so up to 75. Still wind direction from south, a little bit east, wind strength from 10 to 20 knots, which is good. And that's the forecast today. I'm going to take a look about the flight plan. Quad 34 aircraft type is Diamond 40 with VFR. Departure Corpus, arrival Archer Field. Departure from Archer Field, tracking 002 for 92 nautical mile, and cost 46 minutes. To overflight Byron Gateway or Ballina Airfield. Then start to descending or have to descend earlier to achieve flight level 500. No, just 500 feet. Send tracking for 11 nautical mile. Cost 5 minutes to Cape Byron. And maybe to have 1 or 2 orbits over Cape Byron. Because it is the eastest continental point of Australia continental. After departure from Byron Bay, well, tracking 333 for 24 miles, cost 11 minutes, get into Stardust Island Point. Also, have to contact Gold Coast air traffic controller if we have it. Been testing point for airway clearance, airway transit clearance. Then, following the Western VFR corridor all the way to called the RAN, which is tracking 321 for 90 miles. After narrowing, tracking 0305 for 23 miles. To inbound point is Park Ridge Water Tower, Papa Kilo Romeo, is the designated inbound point by Archer Field. We're going to maintain 1500, track about 11 minutes from Nanning to Park Ridge Water Tower, then achieve arrival to Archer Field Airport, which is tracking 336 and for 8 miles. That is the first flight plan route, and I'm going to expect it going to full stop, have refueling, then departure from Archer Field again to Gympie Airport. So right now the first flight plan seems reasonable and achievable right now. Thus we can go for departure. And let me check the last thing. Yeah. Oh, the flight plan. Fuel. Current have 132 liters of gas on board, which lead around 247 minutes, equal 4 hours. Total flight fuel required is 90 minutes. Quantity required 50 liters. For holding extra plus 30 minutes for 17-liter quantity, and also 10% of variable reserve, 15 liters of fixed reserve, 5 liters start and taxi. Total fuel required is 94. Fuel margins 38 liters, equal 71 minutes. So basically, don't have any other issue, then we are good to go. Before that, I am going to send the flight plan to the vaccine. Diamond 40 navigation equipment is Golf. Departure from Cove Harbor, destination is Archery Field. No alternate, but setting at we can set in at Gold Coast, which is Yankee Bravo Charlie Golf. Cruising altitude set at 7,500 through airspeed 120. Departure time estimated is 0450. Flight hours 1 hour and 7 minutes. Fuel hours is 4 hours. Route Cove Harbors, Byron Bay. Byron Bay, no, is Yankee Byron Bay. Then Stores Island, the Ren, PKR is Park Ridge Water Tower, then Ashfield. So remark have no required but then send it. So at the moment we can remove the static, get into cockpit and close the passenger door. Okay, wait for secure. Good. So far, when DA40 for my own checklist. Alright. So before start checklist, flight inspection complete. Flight plan on vaccine has been filed. Passenger door, cockpit door is secure. Seatbelt harness, no hat, and supposed hat is fastened. Fuel selector. Let me check out the fuel. 1717. So on the right, first parking brake is set. Anti-ice system off. Circuit breaker checked. ON essential parts is off. Avionic is off. Master switch battery on. Flap up. Fuel pump is on. Nav and anti-collision. Pitot heat off. Prime. I'm going to prime a couple of seconds. Means 1, 2. Yep. I'm going to for reach. Maybe a little bit less. And throttle up 1 inch forward. Prepare area. Go for clear prop. And it is all clear. Starting engine gauge. Starting time is 0440. And starting engine. Oops. So I have to reload it and yep. Bring the mid drop and Battery on. Checked and clip up. Well, still dead. Going to reload again. So it has already been drained. That I have to do another, start a new flight. And load a last situation, which, yes, the battery goes to 4. And start the engine. Okay, up a little bit and on. Oil pressure 57, temperature 64 is checked. Manifold pressure 9, RPM 800 is checked. After start checklist, oil pressure temperature is checked in green. Manifold 8 and 9, RPM 800 checked. Master switch alternate is turned on. Fuel pump is off. Avionic turning on. Feed heat not required. Fuel pressure and fuel pressure 25. HED go to 1100. CHT 75 checked. Ammeter 30 voltage is checked. Then setting instrument radio for basic. Go to Zulu time and outside temperature. Open the slots. Setting 21 and departure is 002. Lena report. $75 for initial, transponder 1-200, and check about the 80s. No. Call Harbor 1303. So 130. 300.
Coffs Harbor Information Kilo 400 Zulu weather. Wind 160 at 8, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 14, dew point 0. Altimeter 2992. Arriving runway 21, departing runway 21. Advise on initial contact you have Kilo.
Alright, 400 Kilo, runway 21, wind is coming from the right about 8 knots. QH 2992 is set. Right now, I suppose, yeah, it's been warmed up. Going to text forward. to face to south. Here, stop and doing run. So run checklist parking brake is set. Surround area has been cleared. And throttle up to 1800. Ignition magneto left, right, and both is checked. Entire system checked. Propeller go course and RPM drop 18, 16, 15, and 16, 17, 18 checked. Go to 4 forward. Set and throttle idle. Back to 9-inch mercury of manifold pressure and RPM 800 is checked. Run checklist complete. And before takeoff checklist, run complete. Set trim to take off position. Takeoff position. Fuel tank on right. Quantity 1717 checked. Fixture for reach. Propeller fully forward. Anti-ice is off. Flaps. Takeoff position. Master switch both on. Fuel pump not required. Ignition on both. Lights as required. Panel light. Pedal heat on. And light stock. Panel lights, all lights checked, and pedal heat off. Pedal heat not required at the moment. Clock is set. Instrument floodlight is set. Instrument radio, nav aids, GPS transponder is all set. Flight control checked. It is freely and checked. Doors, both is closed. Harness is checked. Departure briefing. This takeoff will be on runway 22, Persian runway 21 of Byron Bay will be used, and after departure we'll turn left to downwind and departure at downwind tracking Delta 2 to Byron Bay Airport. If we have engine failure during takeoff roll, I will abort the takeoff by closing the throttle and stop the aircraft on the runway. If we have an engine failure after takeoff, I will immediately lower nose to clear altitude, so left flat as required and land ahead. So the Bracey center is online. I should expect it. Contact him. Alright, extend along on DOS, so I suppose I can contact him. Brisbane Center, this is Diamond 40 Alpha Charlie Lima, how do you read?
Alpha Charlie Lima, Brisbane, Finnegan.
Okay, Brisbane Center Alpha Charlie Lima at Byron Bay, GA apron, request taxi to runway.
Alpha Charlie Lima, stand by.
Alpha Charlie Lima. such as requesting taxi clearance, because the Cove Harbor don't need startup clearance of GA Prom. And apparently, I think the center is calling out the chart and the wind direction of Cove Harbor.
Alpha Charlie, about roughly 5:26.
We're just going to leave the flight deck for a couple of minutes. We'll be back shortly.
Roughly 5:26. Alpha Charlie Lima taxi, your discretion. Report passing 4,500 feet.
Oh, sorry, say again. Alpha Charlie Lima. No, I'm not under the control. I don't know what that means. Center Alpha Charlie Lima. Well,
Alpha Charlie Lima Brisbane, taxi, your discretion. Airborne, report passing 4,500 feet.
okay, taxi with instruction and report at 4,500 after airborne Alpha Charlie Lima. Alright, so we can taxi to take off. And I'm going to make a left turn using hotel, then all the way echo, then delta to runway 21. And I'm going to cross the runway, which is not using at the moment, or either because the wind direction is 160 at 8. I can also using runway 10 as well. Let me think about it. Runway 10. Yeah, runway 10 is well do.
Grid Center Velocity 1243 is on the ground at Rockhampton, Kansas Highway.
So I'm just going to...
Velocity 1243, flight time start watch terminated time now 4:06 almost, so yeah.
Velocity 1243, yes.
Quarter 1375, continue descent, flight level 130.
Down 130, Connor 1375.
Or we can make a really short takeoff. Well, I suppose which is not enough. So the best way is backtracking at runway 10 with enough of runway length, then go for takeoff. So I'm going to broadcast Cove Harbor traffic diamond 40 Alpha Charlie Lima taxi at Echo 5, expecting departure runway 104, northern departure. We are enter runway for landing lights, stop and transponder mode Charlie, which is clear, and go for backtracking. Cover traffic 740 over Charlie Lima, entering and backtracking runway 104 runway 10 departure. Alpha Charlie Lima. Well, I suppose that will do. Alright, both sides clear. Setting up and departure time 58. Runway ahead, line up, engine gauge checked, then take off. I have takeoff thrust set, airspeed of light 40 knots. That's really short runway takeoff. .300 feet, flap up. And 500, turning crossing. And going to close the track 3 and on position.
On station Brisbane, India now current. Changes winds 120 degrees, 8 knots. Clouds view to accretion 4,700 feet, temperature 20, and the QNH remains 1026, Brisbane, India.
Left hand side is the Coal Harbor downtown, and keep climbing. 15.
And cross 75 request further descent, please.
So 1375 descent unrestricted into Rockhampton important be ground cancelled out from okay.
125.
Descend unrestricted into Rocky Road on the ground from 1335.
NDB 389 might be required, but not essential. Passing 3000. I'm going to make a call once passing 35 because if there's no clearance, I cannot enter in Charlie airspace.
Citizen Center 5631 to Toowoomba, request clearance. Rigs 5631, standby. Rigs 5631, clearance available.
Go ahead.
5631, you cleared to what I think is well camp anyway. Yeah, runway 19 left. Brisbane 3 departure. Time via the 26,000 feet. Squawk 4133. Departures with me 1330.
This is welcome by Gordy, flight plan very closer. 6,000, runway 19 left, Brisbane, 3 departures, squawk 4133 departures, Euro 631, 31 Alpha.
It's 5631.
Brisbane Center Alpha Charlie Lima is departure from Cobb Harbour, passing 4,000 feet to 75,000, request clearance.
Alpha Charlie, Remy cleared to Archer Field via Ballina 7,500 feet or below, maintain VFR.
Clear to Archer Field, maintain VFR at 7,500, Alpha Charlie Lima. So we have been cleared with VFR and clear to 75,000, so that means we can continue climbing.
Brisbane Center, velocity 526 is back.
Velocity 526, welcome back to the sky clearance is available.
We're ready to copy clearance for velocity 526.
Velocity 526, cleared Ori 9 par arrival, runway 16 right, when ready, descend flight level 250.
Here to the Ori 9 Papa arrival, runway 16 right, and when we're ready,
Passing 55, can turn the lights off. After takeoff checklist, brake check flap restricted, retracted fuel tank, switch to left. Electric valve is off, engine gauge has been checked. Back to 24. Checked. Temperature checked. EGT economy is 1100. CHT below 400 is checked. Light as required. Landing and taxi has been turned off. After takeoff checklist complete. We are expecting 50 departure and actual departure is 58. 46 minutes, so 0544 should be expected to Galena. Passing 65. $7,000. We need P2 just in case. $85. And 7,500 feet is set. Also, cruise checklist RPM set 22. Mixture lane for economy EGT 1215. Flight plan for TOC.
Correct, 5631, radiation.
And
Right, 4631, the readability is 5.
5631, thanks. Can you just confirm the ATIS is 125 decimal 5? I'm getting a read back on that frequency.
Rex 5631, standby. Rex 5631 acres seems to be fine on my end.
Okay, we'll give him another go, I think. In the meantime, Rex the 5631, let's say 1 Alpha request taxi, so we can take Alpha 3.
Rex 5631 taxi via Charlie 1 Bravo 3 Alpha 3 holding point runway 19 left.
Charlie 1 Bravo 3, the Alpha 3 holding point, runway 19 left. Yeah, 5631.
Plus 6163, you leave in my control space. Control and identification services terminated, frequency change approved today.
Oh, that's 6162, yeah.
Control stations, Operation Brisbane, Juliet, our current, your changes, winds 120 degrees, 7 knots. Velocity 526 seems to 9,000 feet now, the Sydney QNH 1029.
Descent to 9,000, 2-1029 velocity 526.
So up front, our location current over here. So there's a big lake, big bay.
Brisbane Centre, good evening, corner 717, 12,500, climbing flight level 190. 10717, Brisbane Centre, good afternoon.
I suppose it's this one.
4163. 4163. On a 717, identify, continue climb flight level 190, head to Sydney via the Cullen flight side route. Okay, clear into the Sydney airport via the Cullen flight side route. Sit, 717, then climb flight 190. Rex 5631 ready. Rex 5631, fly heading to 30 degrees, runway 19 left, please to take off.
C230, runway 19 left, please take off, Rex 5631.
After passing Palm Island, should be arrival halfway of and out. Make marker here. about 53. To 500.
X5631 passing 2,200 on climb 6,000 heading 230.
X5631 identified 10% heading for now, climb 10,000 feet.
10,000 feet, Rex. 30, friction 5631.
Just had a velocity 1244 on the ground, Rockhampton, Clarence.
Velocity 1244, you cleared to Brisbane by the Budgie flight plan Budgie 2 departure runway 15. Is the score 446, correction 4170.
Going to Brisbane VFR score 4170, and if you advise we're conducting a visual pass velocity 1244.
Velocity 1244. Onto 17 sky clearance available.
Go Houston 17.
Onto 717, you cleared the revert for re-arrival at runway 16 right, when ready, descend flight level 130.
Okay, cleared into Sydney, rivet re-arrival, and runway 16 right. When ready, descend to flight level 130 on 717.
So we are current over here around 15 miles. And there's several clouds ahead. This approach, yep, has been updated. The current time of 4:22 with fixed one. 30 gallons, 15 knots a mile traveled. Let's count around for 24 minutes, traveling 24 minutes, traveling 15 miles. So 24 minutes, traveling 15 miles. That's equal around 125. Is slightly faster than expected, so ETA should be earlier.
Rex 5631 clear, execution 2 light transferring, Shadow, planned route.
Rick 5631, request direct to 5 mile final runway 30 Rockham.
Rex 5631, no worries, transferring, fly there.
Direct to 5 mile final at 5631.
Brisbane Sunday today, course 436. Currently flight level 370, tracking north, estimated time 31. Just pick up our star clearance into Sydney. On a 436, Brisbane seems to get afternoon score. One plus one out. 4150. 4150, 436.
And here, if we arrive at the point of Evans Head, making another 20 miles of travel.
Class 436, I think 5 clear to 75 on a flight center factor and support you shortly.
Also, Bolina have a
Velocity 526, decent fire fire to 6 pairs of
directional
states,
beacon
runway 16
of
right, expect the instruments
206.
approach.
Brisbane Center, velocity 526. Was that last transmission for us?
Velocity 526, A firm, decent fire star to 6 pairs of states, runway 16 right, expect the instruments approach.
Descend via the to flight level 060, expect runway 16 right, instrument approach, velocity 526.
Qantas 436, cleared rivet, 3 arrival at runway 16 right, wind ready, descend flight level 250.
So here's the descending plane that I have 7,000 to descending, and that's really equal around, well, about 7 to 10 minutes. That's about 20 miles away until Byron Bay. So until 10 miles of Byron, I will start descending. Current time is 6 out.
It's 5631 total defense.
Oh, breakfast D631, here the scene 6 hours. If you descend to 8,500 feet.
8,500 or 5631.
I'm going to using 500. And we are current about to passing here is Evans Head, around 20 miles, and time is 32. So 5:32 p.m. and reach
56, 31,
28
decent
hours,
unrestricted on
20 miles.
track, you're welcome. The Report on the ground to cancel Star Watch. Modification 122 days and night. Bye.
Good live control area in the center, 6631.
Center Alpha Charlie Lima request to descend to 500 feet into Class G.
Alpha Charlie, let me just read that last bit again for me.
Sorry?
Alpha Charlie Lima, I got that you wanted to descend to 5,000 feet. Just say that last bit again.
No, descend to 500 feet Alpha Charlie Lima.
Alpha Charlie Lima, over descend 500 feet to maintain VFR. They believe think control your space. And so you want to hear on 122 days and late today?
Descend 500 and squad VFR 122.8. Good day, Alpha Charlie Lima. So that's what I'm going to do is descend to 500. And that we are going to do is manifold with 9 and keep RPM cropping.
Cross 436, the ETA was holding us back to Sydney. Class 436, the factor is with pre-arrival runway 16 right, wind ready descent flight level 250. Route 3 arrival, 16 for us, and
RPM 1800.
Stop there. 436.
120 knots.
135 to 26 speeds in 3,000 feet.
That's for power descending is manifold 9 RPM 1800. So current descending rate is 900 feet per minute. So that we might get into cloud or not.
Qantas 717 descent to 9,000 feet, the Sydney QNH 10290. Okay, down to 9,000 and 1029 on the QNH 10290.
Correct, 5631 circuit area, welcome, cancel Star Watch.
Correct, so 5631 flight by Star Watch, terminated time 37 today.
Yeah.
Lovely 526, runway 16 right, cleared island approach 40, runway inside.
Yeah, let's approach runway 16 right for velocity 5 millions.
So I'm leaving center, but 133.0. Going to monitor at COP 2. Yep. No fancy shit up coming up. Yeah, get into the Byron Bay. Here's a Ballina airport up front. Over here. Going to broadcast Byron Bay, Ballina traffic, Diamond 40 Alpha Charlie Lima 5 miles south. Inbound for overflight 2,000 feet undescended, estimated overflight time 42. Ballina traffic. So I'm going to maintain $1,500 and lights turn on. We're arriving. Ballina Airport, Ballina traffic, Diamond 40 Alpha Charlie Lima.
Qantas 436, continue descent, flight level 130.
Overflight airfield at 1500. Tracking north to Kabari.
436.
Ballina traffic.
Velocity 526, detail distance 190 degrees, 14 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land, velocity 526.
so the arrival is 41. And Cabaret 36. $700.
Brisbane Centre, velocity 526 is going missed.
Velocity 526, no problem. Fly hitting 140 degrees, climb at 4,000 feet.
Heading 140 degrees, climb to 4,000, velocity 526.
Alright, Cabaret is on the front.
Qantas 426, descend 6,000 feet, runway 16 right, expect the instrument approach.
Then 6,000, heading clear the instrument approach, 16 right, for Qantas 426.
Brisbane Centre, velocity
Velocity 520. Velocity 526, turn right heading to 50 degrees.
right, heading 210, velocity 526.
Velocity 526, just confirm it, heading 250 degrees.
Heading 250, velocity 526. Brisbane Centre, velocity 526, we had to abort takeoff. We had a weird change in altitude for landing, so we were around.
Velocity 526, not a problem.
Crew maintain 500 and approaching Cabaret.
Brisbane Centre at 56, 30,
Velocity 526, continue their right turn, heading 290.
Brisbane Centre, velocity 526. This was our last transmission for me because I heard two people talking over each other.
Yeah, velocity 526, just continue the right turn, heading 290.
Right, heading 290, velocity 526.
Qantas 436, turn right heading 340 degrees. Correction, turn left heading 340.
I'm going to make 2 that
So just
orbit
repeat
over
for
here.
426.
Plus 436, then left heading 340 degrees.
Left 340, course
Reduce
426.
a little bit speed. To
So
15.
confirm
Present
rate
velocity
56,
12.
30.
Present velocity 1244 to Pilot Rock camping time 46, tracking 166 outbound radio, estimating at Roo Rock time 56 on climb level 180.
Last release from a 1244, then I seem to find the next line flight level 350.
Climb level 350, velocity 1244.
Rate 5632, South 340 IFI, taxis off of Brisbane, runway 30.
Wake 5632, squawk at 4123, center for reaching flight level 130.
Course 4123, rate 5632. To confirm the lower limit of the controlled airspace 8,500.
That's 1 circle.
Yeah, if you want, you can report passing 8,500, but flight level 130 is fine.
Okay, we're cleared in the controlled airspace, flight level 130, 5632.
On a 436 descent 4,000 feet.
Descent 4,000 for course 436.
Velocity 526, then right heading 340 degrees.
Right heading 340, velocity 526.
Next heading 333.
Plus 436, then right heading 070 degrees.
Right, 070, course 436.
Heading 323. And maintain 500.
Rate 5632, departure.
Right, 5632.
5632, 3 miles north of Wellcamp, parking
Departure time is
4,500 and flying
53.
flight level 130, Woody on the hour.
Right, 5632.
Alright, 5632 is 4 miles north of Wellcamp, passing 4,900 on flying flight level 130, on the hour.
412.3 VFR.
Corner 436, turn right heading 130 degrees, descent 3000 feet.
Right, 130 and 3000, so course 436.
Cruising center at 5632, radio check.
Expecting, yeah, around 53 should be
Yeah,
fine.
it's 5632, readability is 5, report reaching flight level 130.
5632, okay. Did you get the departure report? I think we might have had a few common issues there.
And I'm going to climb to 1000 until
Corner
15
436 from the heading, intercept the localizer runway 16 right, maintain your 7 feet until established, clear ILS approach.
Maintain heading till we've intercepted the ILS, maintain 3000 until established, and we will report established for course 436.
Velocity 526, turn right heading 075 degrees.
Right, heading 075 degrees for traffic.
So 10 DME is, should be reporting point.
Remember, center velocity 1244, request.
Velocity 1244, pass your message.
Velocity 1244, request amended flight level 310 and if able, rear ox direct smoker if available.
Velocity 1244, no worries. You can climb amended, flight level 310, track direct smoke, plane route.
Flight level 310 and just coming out to rear ox direct smoker if available, velocity 1244.
And course 436 is established on the ILS 16 right.
Well, 436, 4 miles to run.
436.
Rex 632, just experiencing a minor tech issue at this stage. We're optional, but request an air return to Wellcam. Request tracking direct to Wellcam, not above 8,500.
Rex 5632, no problem. No reported traffic at Wellcamp. Direct Wellcamp, your discretion, not above 8,500 feet.
Great, Wellcam, not above 8,500, Rex 5632, thanks.
Velocity 526, turn right heading 130 degrees, descent 3000 feet.
Right, heading 130, descent 3000, velocity 5.
15 DME, current 20.
Velocity 526 from the heading to intercept the localizer runway 16 right. Maintain 3000 feet until established. Cleared ILS approach.
Intercept localizer for runway 16 right, maintain 3000 and right, road, southwest. And course 436 is intercepted by float.
Course 436.
actually should report it around here, so maybe until
436,
12 you
Surface
need
winds
to
190 degrees,
contact
10 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land.
6 right, clear to land for Qantas 436.
Station Center will be back in a few moments.
for 14. Okay, descend to 500. And follow the highway. Passing the river should be a 12 miles. Okay. There's our roads at left-hand side. Maintain highway of the left. $11 miles. I'm going to orbit over here.
Brisbane Center velocity 526, on final runway 16 right.
Wait until center comes back. This is a situation that's usually happen if I contact the center or the tower, and actually the center calls standby and we don't have clearance. We issue actually we have to remain outside of airspaces. In this scenario with in 70 ME and just 1 minute out, so 11 is
All stations, center is back.
Emirates Center velocity 1244, we're on the set level 270, this is Tavion.
Velocity 1244.
Right, great. Velocity 526 final, runway 16 right.
Velocity 526, you said this wind's 190 degrees, 10 knots, runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land, velocity 526.
Qantas 436, welcome to Sydney, taxi left on Bravo, cross 07, Charlie 1 to the bay, g'day.
On Bravo, cross runway 25 and Charlie 1 to the bay for Qantas 436.
okay. I'm going to ask the cruise. which is coastal transit. Center Alpha Charlie Lima.
Alpha Charlie Lima Brisbane 10.
Alpha Charlie Lima 10 miles south of Gold Coast, request transit to Naran.
Alpha Charlie Lima Vegas.
Alpha Charlie Lima current 10 nautical miles south of Gold Coast Airport, request transit to Naran at 500 feet.
Alpha Charlie Lima, no problem, approved as requested.
Alpha Charlie Lima. So we are going to transit.
Brisbane Center, velocity 1217, request radio check.
Velocity 1217, train radio ready for the 5.
Thank you very much.
So at the front is the highway, and current have to remain at 500 for northbound actually, and maintain left hand side of the highway that's around here.
Brisbane Center, Sydney traffic, velocity 526, runway 1, right, speed.
Velocity 526, taxi, Victor Bravo, cross 07, Golf to the bay today.
Bravo 07, Golf to the bay.
And until 7 DME will track 321, that is 10 mile west. Before that, just keep remaining on the left hand side of the coastway. Also, you can see a very fast police is, well, chasing someone. That is really fast. Oops, too low. Actually, I think it is actually fast enough, you know, faster than me, because I'm 120 knots. That equals around 200, more than 200, and it just really fast. Look at that! I cannot even chase it on it. Oops. Okay. So I'm now in 6 miles. Means I have to turn to
Velocity 1244 going.
81. In the meantime, maintain since Dodo Island is here.
Velocity 1244 cleared, smoker 8 Alpha arrival, the runway 190 right, 19 left even. Yeah, wind ready descend, flight level 130.
Wind ready descend, flight level 130, and any chance for smoker 8 Mike for 19 left, velocity 1244.
Velocity 1244, not a problem. Smoker 8 Mike arrival, runway 19 left.
Okay, Mike 19 left, wind ready for 130, velocity 1244. Brisbane Center, velocity 526 instead of train on runway 164 at Sydney, that's departing without your clearance.
I'm still with him, one second. Oh, I'm sending him a contact me once he's in the air.
16.
Brisbane Center, good evening, velocity 1217 at Canberra, Bay 16, request clearance to Brisbane.
Velocity 1217. Sorry, but I'm not
Late.
covering Canberra at this stage. You can contact me passing Cullen.
My apologies on this, thank you so much.
Alright, current passing Gold Coast around here. And due to the terrain, we'll maintain 700.
Brisbane Center, velocity 526 names for the service.
Velocity 526, no problem today.
Now it's 11. .5 miles, 4 miles, and okay, I saw the Q1 observation.
Control between 354 with you, passing 5,000 feet. Inbound Dina.
Philippine 354, now to Brisbane Center today, 4175.
So this one is a Q1 observation.
For 175, Philippine 354.
Alright, here is the highway. So I have another reference to follow. And there is the Gold Coast downtown Q1 observation over here as well.
Velocity 1244, loading high level 270.
Velocity 1244. Philippine 345. for 354 identify cleared to destination, find the anchor flight time rate, climb up flight level
Current
3.
7 miles, right here.
Enter Philippines 854, clear to Davao. Right, cruise and right level 360.
Next tracking is 305. Going to be in the Q1. Tracking 305. And inbound altitude 1500. Center Alpha Charlie Lima is Backage, Class C airspace.
Alpha Charlie Lima.
And climb to 1500 until Park Ridge Water Tower. Current time 18, suppose ETA is 0617, then 0629 is expected. Okay, so there's a mountain, and the ridge is 1283, passing on the left-hand side. So should climb a little bit higher.
Oxy 1244 is pressure level 130.
And the power line is coming through. And yeah, right now just inbound to Park Ridge, and expected is 29. Almost passing here. Okay, so now center is offline, and actually I don't need center anymore. There's a river ahead, suppose is the Logan River. Here we are, Logan River. And keep forward to here is about 5 to, oh, that's 3 miles. So there is 3 miles south. Destination should be at the front, which is water tower. That is the house. And right now I'm looking for water tower. At the same time, it's on the highway, which I don't know where. The lake on the right hand side is Vesuvius. So we must inbound for water tower back to 102.8. Here is the main road. So tracking 336. But we have no water tower here. Never mind, and keep tracking 336 for inbound. And at the meantime, I'm going to listen 80s of Archer Fields 1209. I have no 80s. Archer Field 1209. Oh.
Archer Field information Mike. 500 Zulu weather. Wind 140 at 6, visibility more than 10. Sky conditions 4,500 few, 30,000 broken, temperature 17, dew point 5. Altimeter 3012. Arriving runways 22 right, 22 left, departing runways 22 right, 22 left. Advise on initial contact you have Mike.
I missed some information. I'm going to listen again.
Archer Field information Mike. 500 Zulu weather. Wind 140 at 6, visibility more than 10.
So I have wind 140 and the runway is 10. Seven, which is should be at the front. Yeah, there's a web airport on the right, and using 10 left. So I'm going to descend in. And altimeter 3012. And a beam downwind. going to use the right on your right and speed check left one. Before landing checklist, brake check, nature reach, prepare course. Fuel left pump on, quantity 22 checked. (11) 10 left is checked. Speed check 500 feet. Go full flat. Arrival time 37. We are at Alpha 3, taxi to Alpha 1. Our fuel pump at Bravo. So I'm going to taxi to Alpha 1 all the way to the end. Turn left. Track Bravo to refueling. left turn here and go to Bravo. Alright, hurry up, shutdown checklist. Plug and press set, trim reset to takeoff checked. Engine shutdown time is 45. Avionic turn off. Electrical control is off, taxi light off, instrument slot. Turn off. Throttle idle, mixture lean. Check master ignition off. Fuel tank selector cut off and open the light. Static set. And to test the fuel. 129. P8. 80. So I'm going to add 90, 88 each.
GRACL starting refuel.
Set engine time 2 hours 05 and plus 125. Arrival set is checked. Departure 43 minutes, and we're going to check the last light. Is pumping. Last light. Okay. Last light is 0729. Current time
GRACL refueling complete.
is 37, so we should have to hurry up. Okay, refueling complete. Close the door. Steady remove. And sync ports. Okay, yeah, go to takeoff. Let's go. Before takeoff checklist, please find session complete. Flight plan. Please send another flight plan. Logic fields. KMT, alternate BSU, 45 at 120, and departure time current 0700. Flight time is 43 minutes, fuel hour has 6. Archie Fields, PV Tower, next one, this is number Roy, MP, and this is the last flight sent, and let's go. So the floodplain is like that, but we are a little bit hurry up. Please fly in session, floodplain sent, door is secure, static removed, checked, fuel selected, current to right, parking brake set, and the ice is off, circuit breaker is in, essential bus off, avionic is off, master battery on, flap up, fuel pump, nav and anti-collision, people heat is off, prime not required, mixture forage, propeller 4 forwards, throttle 1 inch forward, go for it, clear prop, start the engine. $57, 158 check. After start checklist, oil pressure and temperature is checked. Manifold pressure 9 and RPM 800. Master switch alternator is set. Is on. Fuel pump off. Avionic is on. Pitot heat not required. Fuel pressure 25. EGT 1100. CHT 300. Ammeter 30 volts. Is checked. Instrument radio set, which is not required here, and else is necessary. 10 after departure, go to 307. Okay, and go for taxi. So fuel is definitely enough and a lot of fuel margin.
Arch field information mic.
And still mic. Usually take longer time, but we are pretty hurry up, pretty rush. Starting time of 6:50. Usually we'll spend like 15 to 20 minutes. Here's Bravo 2. Oh, clear. Left and right is clear. And wind coming from southwest. Going to set the parking brake and go for runoff. And we're all clear. RPM 1800. Initial left, right, both. Anti-ice checked. Dropping. Up. Dropping is checked. Throttle idle and 9 checked. Run up complete. Before takeoff checklist, run procedure complete. Trim is takeoff position. Fuel quantity 26-25 is checked. Mixture reach. Propeller fully forward. Anti-ice is off. Flap TO. Master both on. Fuel pump not required. Ignition magneto on both. Lights is as required. Pedal heat turned on. Panel lights. All lights checked. Pedal heat not required. Clock is set 56. Instrument floor lights is opened. Flight control is checked. Door secure. Harness secure. Departure briefing. This takeoff while using runway 10 left after takeoff. Tracking 307 to beam TV tower and at 1000 feet. Then continue climbing as flight plan set at 2000 until fixed. If we have danger failure after takeoff, I will immediately lower nose altitude, set left flag required and ahead. If we have danger failure during takeoff roll, I will stop the aircraft by closing throttle and apply brake to stop the aircraft on the runway. And initial climb will be 1000 feet. Departure briefing complete. So scheduled last flight is 0729. That means, well, back to Gimpy should be already passing the last flight. That should be alright. This one go left and light stove, transponder on already. current time is 58.1. Departure time 59. Gauge checked. Takeoff. Airspeed alive. 40 knots. The pub. On the feet. Oops, just passing through too many. Okay, crossing the water tower bridge. And here, right hand side. After takeoff checklist, brake check, flat retracted, fuel selector back to left, electro pump is off, engine gauge has been checked, lights turned on. After takeoff checklist complete, then cruise checklist, RPM set to 24, make sure it's 1210 of link or economy, while plan is locked. Cruise checklist complete. So TV tower is on the right somewhere. Oh, there is TV tower. And in TV tower. After that, tracking 343. 30 mile. And climb to 2,000 feet. Climb to 2,000 feet. Shooting 345. Oops. Two thousand feet. Well, now I'm setting 1142 for Sunshine Coast VOR. there's a lake ahead. Passing fix at 2000, and the fix can climb to 45. One, 132. This is 12.5 miles to keep outside of the Brisbane Centre. Control is this. Those number has reached about 354. Climb to 45. Alright, so I have visual for the highway, and then 10:45. And the next trip point is Denver around 250 maybe. Setting for Gimpy. Gimpy. Distance is 44. We currently flying like VFR, and I hope I can find the Gympie Airport, but I don't know. So there is a airport at there, which is Sunshine Coast, and ETA should be around 30 minutes. No, about 22 minutes to arrival Gympie Airport. Current at 4500, following Kuroi, Namber and Kuroi, then descending to arrival Gympie. And here is the motorway section. And here. Just this one. Or maybe not. Maybe this it's also runway. The Bruce Highway version. So it's following the highway at left hand side, and number should be at front. Time 26. Lights open. Definitely number township. Here's a Yankee section, Y section. Also continue to a number, which is the township ahead down here. After number tracking 336 to Conroy. We fold it up for heading. time 29. Sunshine Coast Airfield is about 2 o'clock. Ready? Airport, the right hand side, and direction is 6 o'clock. Oh no, that is 2 o'clock as well. Thank you. Now here's our corridor direction, which is 340. So here, turn to 340. And next one, to Kuroi, might be 350. 330 VFR. So I'm going to set about 340 VFR to let us know I have already passed in Kuroi. Time 32 for passing Lemberg and 38 to passing Kuroi. Which is just like the township down here. You see Kuroi. After Kuroi, trekking 299 maintain east of the highway. Also, the point should be 40 miles to 92. Time 34. So according the wind direction, should using runway 14 for arrival Kimchi, and in this direction 292, and keep tracking of east of the highway until a beam to join downwind runway 14. About to pass in Amber at the moment. There must be the new star ahead. Crossing that, then tracking 292, heading to 89. Tracking 292. Time 37, and arrival time is 43. Right now I can active to tracking Gimpy is 12 miles away. here is the end of highway. So airport is ahead us on 8 miles, and I can start to descend in right now. Manifold pressure back to 9 and 1800s. Turn on lights, fuel pump turn on. Let me see if I can activate the gimpy's. No light. And there is a road over here. You can see that. But I can see the runway. It's 14. Okay, before land checklist, brake check, mixture reach, propeller go course, go full forward. Here's a road. No approach for gimpy. Oil pressure checked, fuel pressure checked, gauges checked. Other slight lights at the left. Okay, to the base. +1. Okay, let's saw the lights down there. Runway inside, 600. Full flap. Alright, not a good landing, but your arrival to our original departure of this Australia tour. We finally have to vacate it at the runway end. Almost there. You come off. Okay, set. And back to April. Okay, stop right here. Take the light off. And shut down checklist, parking brake set, trim. If with set to takeoff. Engine shutdown time 049. Avionic, fuel pump is off, testing light is off. Instrument line off, fog lights remain open. Throttle idle, make sure lane is engine cut down. Magneto shutting down, fuel cut off. And refund, ready on. And yep, cut off battery. Secure checklist. Door secure and static has been put it. Finally, 1.4. And then 168. And 0059. Here. 22. Yeah, 22 hour. And what? 59. So yet 5217 plus 59. That equals 5276. And totally equal 88 hours for the entire Australia continental. So thanks for watching. We have finally arrival back to our departure point, which is the Gympie airport. Here we are. Here, Gympie is our first departure point and costs 88 hours of flight time. Set quits.